Everyone, so today I'll be trying out this stamp die and stencil kit that Die & Press has brought to HSN ahead of the January 27th craft day. It is Easter Lattice is what it says, so let's open this guy up. So this item was sent free of charge from Vianney. Of course, all opinions my own. And the links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. So thank you for using those if you would like. I will say with HSN YouTube, generally the links are embedded in the video, like down in here. They'll pop up on the right once you click that. Or in the description box, just along the top of the description box, and possibly written out as a clickable link, okay? So there's a few different ways, but down in the description box you'll see those, guys. Oh, okay. Oh, yes. And they do come with the new stickers that Die & Press has been including. This is really cute, little inspo. Just gives you a little idea of kind of what's in the kit too. I mean, even with like the little die cut pieces, that is very cute. So you have those waterproof vinyl stickers. And again, they're just a little bonus item. You can, put them on your water bottles, on whatever project you would like to put them on. Obviously, you can put them on cards if you would like. Things like that. Oh, I love this. I love when there are dies that you can just use kind of every day also, right? Let me sit here. So we have 2 die sheets here, a set of acrylic stamps, very big set there. Oh, and another one, like a half sheet of that larger one. Stencils. So I was looking for this. Let's see what we're gonna do with this guy. Then we'll go from there. So, I guess it can start anywhere, but let's just look at these guys. So we have images that we can stamp and then cut out, and I will verify that. I know in one of the other sets I said that, and it didn't have the actual dice. So these do have the dice for that, and a scallop edge, or maybe you pair them up just like this. You have this label kind of die, and then they're showing you maybe you pair up those two as a die, so then you have a frame. And maybe the stamp too, right? So some images there about that. And then option to add columns and arches. So you have the arches, you have the little gate, you have the lattice, different ways to put that together is what they're showing you here. You have your stamps with your little posies and the greenery, and then you have the die for that. This beautiful garland with the cute little stamp, layering stamp for the rest of that. Let me get that a little closer. And the die for that. This is very cute. I love that. So it's just the greenery, and then you die cut your flowers. So that's really, really cute. And then you have some little characters here, like the little mama duck there with a little duckling with the die, with a stamp and die with the bunny, the little Easter basket, and then this one just kind of more of a traditional bunny there, or with a little bow on. Little chickie there hatching. You have your watering can or water pail, and then your bow, and those all have dies. And over here we have I would assume those are for sentiments. I'm not sure. That's what I think. Like little dies. This is so sweet. You have the little cross there. Love that. And you have the word like peace with a die. And then you're going to pair it up. Yeah, so it's like sending you, that came from here, right? Peace, or just, stamp that on your card base or project base there, and some different ways to layer those things up. You have some words that say may your heart bloom with, and like peace or hope, joy, simple joys with a die. Again, pairing all those up in different ways. Springtime smiles, wishing you an Easter full of springtime smiles, or sending you, springtime smiles, things like this. The word Easter with the die, and then different ways to pair that up. And then down here we have some border kind of stamps and some icons, like a basket, cute little kind of label area, a little daffodil and pretty flowers. Spring is here, and then some other little accents. And I'll show you the stencil here. So you have your stencils with dot trellis, you have double stripe, and then diamond trellis. So this one has that little trellis look to it. This one has this striping, like it says, option to stamp flower stamp inside the line. So it's like this, but then if you want to do that, you have that. And again, option to stamp your flowers inside the little diagonals. That's really cute. And then some card ideas here. So a lot going on in this kit. So here are the stencils. They look like A2 size. See the trellis? Let me just turn these over first. So diamond trellis, the one we've seen. When you can stamp in between there. The double stripe. Again, if you want to stamp in between those. And then the duck trellis. Very pretty. Let's see the stamp sets again with a little inspo with that color on them. And pastels, really, really cute. Pretty. Love that. And then we have this little guy. So cute. And then we have the dies. So again, you have that trellis. You have this beautiful vine here. So let's see. This guy is just under 5 inches tall and just about 2 3/4 inches wide. I mean, this guy here is like 4 1/4 almost by just under 3 inches, if that gives you some idea. This is very pretty. In the images there, it looked like it was one die, but you do have this beautiful, delicate cross die, and then the background. That's really, really nice. And yeah, so let me grab card base and papers and all that good stuff, and we'll get started. I have a standard A2 size card base here, 8.5 by 5.5 square at 4 1/4. I do have this background piece now. It depends on when I release these videos, but I did this initially with like the essential diamond press items that they have brought to HSN, and it's an adhesive backed piece of cardstock that I ran through the 3D embossing folders, the spring ones. So I'm gonna trim this down to 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And that's just going to be the background of this card. I'm just going to find a spot where I can pick up that backing. I'm trying to be gentle with it because I don't want to mess up my cardstock. There we go. Oh my goodness. I have the smallest little bit here to hold on to. There we go. Yes, I should have peeled it from the top down, but that's okay. We can just make sure. I still have some of this on the back. So as I'm laying it down, it's kind of like a vinyl sticker. I can see where I'm putting it. There you go. And then I will start with one of the arches with this guy. And then I'll put some posts with it. So that guy and then 2 of these, okay? And, oh, I will also use this. So I'll run this through some greenery, probably just once. You can do it twice in like 2 different greens, you know, to have more vining, but I'll do it once and see how that looks. And then I suppose I can do the flowers right now too. It's this little flower, I believe. So just run it through it, you know, 5, 6, 7 times, whatever it is, and I'll be right back. I have my different pieces here. First I'll clean this guy out. Very nice. And my vine here. Oh, I'm gonna bring this out very carefully. It's a little delicate here, which is lovely. I love that. Okay, let me clean up a bit. We'll start putting this together. I'll be right back. Okay, so let's take this guy. Hopefully this is ready. Some glue on here. Oh, you know, I should probably put a little bit less, but either way, I want to put one on one side and one on the other side of this. And see if that's what it's intended, just to be right next to it. Yeah. So I'm just kind of putting it right along that side. I mean, if you want to bring it out a little further, whatever it is you want to do. And this time I'll probably put the glue over here just to make sure I have the glue right on that and not just all over the place. Cute. Just wondering if it should be just a little bit up. And you can definitely put this on dimensionals. That would look really nice. Putting quite a bit of glue on these edges because of the embossed nature of the base of my card here. I'm gonna hold that for just a second. Just put a little weight on that. And we have our vine here. Start wherever that's really pretty. Maybe right there. So again, just a little glue wherever it is that you would like. This would be a great use of the pastel self-adhesive cardstock. You just peel that backing off. I'll just tuck that in there so it looks like it's coming in from behind. It's cute. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, and then I'm just going to put some little flowers here and there. So yeah, just go around, pop these little guys on all over the little vine. Okay, that's what that looks like so far. And I'm just going to think about what I want to do for my sentiment. I'll be right back. I think I'm going to use this piece, and I probably pop this on here somewhere there. Let me get this set up. I'm just trying to think of what I want to do because I want the Easter, do like Happy Easter or something. We do have the die to cut out the word Easter, but I think I'm going to use that big label like I showed you there. So I don't think it'll fit if we did this way. Yeah, so it has to go this way. And then I'm thinking I'll just put the happy on there. And this paper is kind of linen texture. So maybe there. And now that I have this, I'm thinking, do I do them both in black or maybe, let's see. Maybe go with this amethyst. Ooh. If you haven't seen this, I opened this up in a different video. I can probably remove that die, but that's okay. It's not bothering anything right now. Sorry, that's out of frame there. We're going to do it a couple times because we want it to show up, of course. Oh, so pretty and sparkly, I can see that. I think I'm going to die cut it and then I'll do the happy part. I don't know. We'll see. I just want this to be, obviously this is moved a little bit. Maybe I'll just replace it. Again, I'm just really building up this color and getting that pigment on there. Cute little sparkles and everything. That looks pretty good. Okay, and then maybe let me clean up a little bit and then we'll do the happy part. About there, I have happy. Maybe there. I'm gonna move that away, just get out of the way. All right, I'll just remove that for now. And So I'm just going to place this on here, and use that same tape. I'll run this through and I will be right back. Okay guys, so we have this. We have our Happy Easter, that beautiful, hope you can see the shimmer on that. It's very lovely. I think in the video, whenever I use this ink, I said it was kind of like silvery, and hopefully you can see what I mean, but it really is just the color of the, you know, purple. I don't know, you can kind of see that on there. And maybe down here. You know, I hit the end of that, but you can't tell now. But still very cute. Okay, let me turn that over. And there we have it. Really pretty springy card, little Happy Easter. I mean, some of the icons, if you wanted to put those, like, you know, stamp them in here. Of course, you can put some little pearls or some rhinestones and the little flowers or something like that to deck it out a little bit more. Lots to do with this one. Of course, all the other flowers and everything else that, the little characters and all that fun stuff, you know, little bunny here maybe. Whatever you like. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll have images coming up. I'll have the links as available again down in the description box, possibly embedded in the video. It just depends on how they're releasing things. So definitely look in the description box, though. Under the title, just click on more and it'll expand, and that's where you'll find, you know, links and recipes and whatever anybody wants to, you know, impart to you here on YouTube. You'll find it down there in the description box. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you all at the next one. Bye now.